my god! Oh my god!
Hello everybody, it's me again, Mars100. Yes, I'm whatever. And now what has recently happened, even though this has been on for a long time, is that Telltale has released a teaser for The Walking Dead Season 3, and boy, was it something. Now, this game has a lot of hype from the fans, including me, and this game has to compete with 2 other seasons to see if it has improved from its flaws. Now, what's going to happen with this video is that I'm going to basically compare 2 of these seasons, basically dissect them inside of a way, tell them what made it work and what made it not work, basically inside of a way, kind of tiny reviews of things. So, let's just get into Season 1 of The Walking Dead. With Season 1, the story was actually pretty good. The relationship with the characters felt real, and you had a good time learning about them and what kind of stuff really happened to them. And when shit hit the fan, you really felt for their struggle. You also really got along with Clementine, protecting her no matter what, and teaching her how to survive in a new world full of zombies. But this game isn't entirely flawless. For example, the engine that runs on this game is unstable. At times, this game will glitch out by removing things that are supposed to be there in the scene, having characters in T-poses, even though it is kind of rare, and having characters basically frack out and restart to their original frame. And some of the characters make mistakes that only noobs and Call of Duty zombies would make, and some of the characters can just be annoying. One example is Kenny, who I do actually like, but seems to make it hard for you to like him, to like you back. Because every decision that you make that goes against his ideology, he hates you for some reason. Never really got that, but okay. And also, this game, even though saying that is about making choices, doesn't really have that much to offer. Some of the choices that you make are useless and hardly affect the story at all, and not only that, there's only one ending. So this game does have its flaws, like big flaws, like humongous flaws, but it doesn't really mess up the game for me. Now, in Season 2, this is where it gets kind of interesting. You see, the story, in a way, did improve. One of the big improvements was the Hal story arc, where we got to see Carver and his devious ways, and kind of how the apocalypse kind of affects people. In fact, I think Telltale had originally put Kenny as the role of Carver and showed him to be really abusive and stuff like that, which I really support. I really wish they went that route. Like, that would have been awesome. But let's just get back on topic. I also found many of the characters good as well. Not to really the degree of Season 1 had them, because they kind of were developed a little bit more inside of my opinion, but they were still okay. One really big problem is the illusion of choice. I gotta say this. In Season 2, it kind of seemed that your choices really did have an effect on the story, but once you really look at it, it really didn't. Like, it didn't at all. 2 of the huge examples are Alvin and Sarah. Now, if you choose to snipe more of Carver's group, he'll kill Alvin. If you don't, then he'll let him live. Now, what happens when you let him live? Nothing. Nothing at all. Like, nothing really changes except, like, a few pieces of dialogue, and that's it. And maybe Alvin shot a guy, like, he shot a guy, you got me there. But that was just it. And of course Sarah, which I really got pissed off about. Because she was wasted potential. When you meet Sarah, she's really naive and actually very innocent, unaware of all that's really happening around her because of her dad sheltering her and stuff like that. And during the course of the game, you see that Sarah goes through all this traumatic stuff, and it weighs down on her until you tell her that she needs to nut up and start taking care of herself. After all of that, you'd think that Sarah would be not only only useful inside the group, finally grow up and become a badass like Clem, but no, they kill her. Fun fact, I actually created the character London for my own fan series because I was mad that they just wasted such a good character with an interesting arc. Like, I was seriously pissed off when they killed her. And even then, they gave you the choice to save her, and they kill her off in the same episode. Like, you couldn't wait one episode? Like, were you that eager? Did you want Sarah dead? I mean, like, some people did, but did you really want Sarah dead? Like, come on. Now we finally come to the Season 3 trailer, and even though there have been rough patches in the past, I think that this game will do pretty well. Probably won't be the best Telltale title, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Clem again, and that other character. I think his name is like Xavier. I swear, inside of another video, I thought his name was Habanero. But anyway, you know what? But there's one thing that I want to know. What happened to Lily? Like, nothing is really explained of what happened to her. She just steals the car and that's just it. Like, what happened? Did she like meet up with Rick's group? Is she alone by herself? Is she dead? Can we please explain that inside Season 3? But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Go to my Twitter, my DVR, whatever, and see you guys later, and bye.
Hey kids, always recycle. To the extreme! Busted!